This is our coral reef tank, and it's absolutely teeming with life and crawling with all kinds of crazy critters. Well, it's gonna be. Right now it's empty and barren. One day it's going to be teeming with life, and that's exciting. Do you remember the other day when we got a bunch of boxes shipped in of some really expensive lights? Well, those lights were actually for this coral reef tank, and guess what? A whole bunch more showed up this morning. You guys are not gonna believe the crazy technology that's in these boxes. But before we see exactly what's in these boxes, we actually gotta go meet up with the people who sent them. Nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you, man.
You excited?
I'm super excited.
All right, come on in, dude.
I recognize you from somewhere.
Jay.
Nice to meet you, I'm Logan.
All right, so I got Logan and Liam here from Reef Breeder. Guys, thank you so much for coming out. We're so happy to have you.
Thank you for having us.
Bowser over here, our big alligator snapping turtle. Turtle pond with a bunch of red-eared sliders. Ivy, our big anaconda. Giant snake, Asian water monitor. To your left are the mammal rooms. I'm excited to show you guys all the aquarium stuff because I know you guys are huge reptile fans. Aquarium stuff is where we're going to be working most of today.
Absolutely. Really perfect. Very immersive. You know, you feel like you're in an aquarium. It's almost like, have you ever seen one of those where you like go underneath and there's a dome? You guys know it's always fun to show anybody around the aquarium, but these guys have been absolutely awesome. You know, their company Reef Breeder reached out and they actually want to sponsor a bunch of stuff. We couldn't thank them enough, and it's cool to see their brains start spinning as we walk them around the aquarium. And we're just in the freshwater side. We have a whole marine section to go. Holy moly, my God.
So these were the first tanks we got in here. These are double bullnose tanks. I think they're about 2,000 gallons each.
They didn't prepare me for this. You're gonna need like scuba diver.
Oh my God, what? I miss when there was kind of a barrier where you couldn't see it, because I can't wait for you to see it up close.
My head is exploding.
This is the swimless stingray tank. It is a little beat up right now. We have to fix a couple things, and there will be, you know, all the cow nose and bat rays in here swimming around, some other schooling fish and stuff too. You can climb in. I mean, I think it'll be filled up like pretty much to here.
People, if they can't swim very well, they can come and hang out, and the stingrays would probably just come right up on this. The hell is this? I recognize that from, you know, the cup is the same no matter how big these things are.
Isn't that crazy?
Holy moly.
Deep sea spiny tail lobsters and squirrelfish.
Oh, dude, that's so cool.
Tank is still being worked on, but oh, there's actually water in it, and it's not leaking. Hey, and there's no wet. We have a bow front tank here. This is gonna be like look down fish. They're obviously gonna be looking down because we're looking up. This is the reef tank.
This is the one. Oh, and it's in wall too, so we can hang stuff.
This is our big mamma jamma.
Like big old black tips and stuff.
But these guys are not just here to check out the LegaSea Aquarium. They actually donated a whole bunch of lights. There's a crazy amount of high-tech gadgetry in those boxes right there. Let's unbox it and see what's in there. We're unboxing. I'm so excited, guys. I love unboxing. I don't know about you guys.
Dude, this is just power supplies and stuff.
A lot of power supplies. Oh, what are these?
4-footers and 3-footers. This is a 14K. Kind of like a nice like balance between white and blue. Let's crack one of these open.
How much does one of these go for?
3-foot Lumibar, I want to say like $180 range. The big ones, the 5-footers that we brought it on, $250, $300.
A lot in here already.
I have a built-in manual timer that actually has like a whole built-in 8, 10, 12-hour setting.
Okay.
So it'll do like a sunrise.
Oh, like a whole cycle of the day.
Yeah, and then the app version, obviously you have like the full control suite, but the bonus with the app, pull a little bit more power out of it. Other companies are basically big corporations. A lot of those companies, major lighting company, they make lights across many industries.
Right.
The difference between us and them is that we are actually hobbyists. Got a passion for this industry when we were kids.
Your dream. It's something you love.
Exactly. And our goal is always just to benefit the entire industry. We didn't get into this to become rich. Big thing that I think sets us apart is I feel like the aquarium industry is very stagnant. Came from Mercedes-Benz and Verizon, which, you know, cell phones are upgrade every
Constant,
year.
Yeah.
Every year
Same
there's
with
a new
cars,
phone.
yeah.
Same thing, yeah. There's always a new upgrade. And with the aquarium industry, it just seemed very stagnant. And my opinion of that is that because there's a lot of big corporations that run everything, it makes them not want to innovate as much because it costs a lot of money to do that. People who end up paying are the hobbyists, have outdated technology running their aquarium. Our whole goal has been to invest as much as we can back into the product line and to elevate to the next level. After we release these new lights, they are going to be so amazing that our competitors are going to be forced to make better products.
You know, it's interesting. It's kind of like Elon Musk with Tesla with the electric car, right? It's
Exactly.
like he made a proof of concept that worked, and then every other company said, well, guess we got to make EVs now.
Exactly. It means we're going to have to constantly be innovating. As long as we do our best, I think, you know, the rest will work itself out.
What do we have here?
This is a Meridian 11. These come in 5 different sizes from 11 all the way up to 63 inch. With this light, we actually don't use any plastic in the retail packaging. From the tape being paper to the packaging, we have fiber-based molds, which cost a lot of money to make. The goal is that we don't contribute to microplastics in the ocean because they are very well known to be one of the biggest contributors to destroying the coral reefs, the fish, and also we don't want to be ingesting those microplastics. Us doing this alone is not enough to make a big difference, but if everybody starts doing this, if all of our competitors start doing this, then that will make a difference. I have an upgraded power supply that's bigger than the standard one that comes with the light. I'm able to up the wattage of what I connect to it. So basically I have daisy chain cord right here.
Oh, that's cool.
And we actually have the connectors set up. You see how it's flat on that one?
Yes.
Three-pronged on this one. We have it set up that way so it's basically foolproof, so you can't accidentally plug the wrong
Side into the wrong side.
Exactly.
And then you could actually hook up multiple lights to one power supply, one plug.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's huge. I hate cable maintenance. I don't know if you guys are nerds like I guess all of us are, but you know, I work with a lot of wires. I do music, I do filming and editing, podcasts, all that stuff.
It's a wire holder too.
Wire holders, daisy chaining. This stuff is like a simple fix, but I promise you it will increase your love of what you're doing with your fish tank so much just by not seeing a bunch of wires hanging out everywhere.
All right, we're gonna set up the big tank.
The reef tank?
Oh my god, yeah. I wanted to save the best for last, but since Steve isn't here yet, I think we should just go ahead and do this.
We have some Big Daddy lights. Do these all get hung up? Do they get mounted to the tank? What's the deal?
We're gonna hang it from the ceiling.
Pretty much that light we just saw, but 63 inch, right?
It's the largest version of it, yeah, the 63 inch. I am 99.9% sure that nobody else on the planet has as big of a bar style light as we do.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the big kahuna.
Oh my. Now, is this the same one that's set up at Detroit Reef Club on their slant tank?
Yes.
Guys, can you even believe we're seeing the first aquarium lights getting hung up right now? While they're starting to get that set up, I just want to, again, huge shout out to these guys at Reef Breeder. They found us online and reached out and said they wanted to donate, you know, the stuff for the reef tank. And that already was good enough. But before they came out here, they said they actually wanted to donate all the lighting for the aquarium. I mean, I'm so touched. I can't even believe they'd be willing to do that. I mean, you're talking about like $50,000 in lighting at least. And the cool thing is that they don't just do like aquarium lights. They're actually gonna start moving into like reptile lighting and plant lighting and all that stuff. So I'm sure we're gonna have a huge relationship with these guys for years and years to come.
When those crossbars are in place for the setup, then it'll be like perfect on center.
If you see, obviously, we don't really have anything built for the lights up here. So we're not gonna fully install today, but we are gonna get them up there and see kind of what it looks like and kind of get it going in our heads. But if you look, there's like those little metal things up there, those little metal railings. We're gonna actually have to install a couple over here so it's not just hanging from the black bar, it's perfectly suspended in air. As exciting as it is seeing the lights get hung up over the reef tank, that is not all we're doing today.
These are gonna be for the zigzag tank.
How many do you need?
324s would probably be perfect.
Yeah, the 24s would be good for this
I just
tank.
wish you would stop arguing with me. Driftwood and plants to literally come out of the tank.
That's cool. Beams, or do you want to make like a contraption that goes down that's lower?
I don't know if I want to see a bunch of stuff hanging. Maybe I built something that would attach to the tank.
You see, these are all the things you have to think about. It's all about the details, right? Brian and Bashi have always said that. They're trying to figure out a solution because we don't want to have like wires and cables hanging from the tanks that you can see. It's fine if it's behind the wall like the reef tank. This one, there's gonna have to be a special made solution just for these zigzag tanks.
We think alike.
I know. I just appreciate maybe a little less aggressiveness.
Yeah, you know.
It'll go up 6, 8, 10 inches, however we want, and the bars will just click in place right there.
I don't know about you guys, but I seem to forget all the time that all these stands actually get covered up. It's gonna look so much better.
Oh yeah, you didn't even tell me about this tank. How am I gonna light this? Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, these are
all
glowfish. I
tanks.
forgot. Yeah, my bad.
Exactly.
This is the first time you're seeing them in person.
It's supposed to be square and shorter, but whatever.
Bro, you know.
Just like the other ones, they're just fish only. So we want bright light, but we want light that's not going to cause algae issues. Displays like this, I almost want more like spotlight type looking that we can kind of hide or attach the wall.
Like a can light almost? Like,
Kinda like
Here's another
that.
thing to consider. You're gonna potentially have distraction of the eyes if you have different spectrums
Yeah.
all in the same room.
and that's the thing to remember, guys. All of these lights up here are all gonna be out when we're open. Every tank needs individual lighting so that you can actually see the fish, or else we're gonna be walking around in the dark.
It's like it is all blue, all green. It's got to be like stupid.
We were already talking about making like a special demo mode in the app,
Yeah.
so people could do something similar to this
Cycle through
anyway.
it.
So I'll just fast track that for you.
Right.
That's why you work with companies like Reef Breeder. Customization. When it's a small company, they're willing to work with you and do exactly what you need to do to get your job done. You know, if we were working with a big company doing all this stuff, they're kind of just gonna be like, well, take it or leave it. This is what we got. Really cool to see Bashi and Liam kind of kicking the tires and figuring out exactly what's gonna work for the jellyfish tank. Guys, I know we're not bringing in huge enclosures or setting up tanks or anything like that. set, but believe it or not, this is one of the biggest days here at the aquarium. Obviously, lighting is essential to aquarium life and also to the mood and the vibe of this entire place. Bashy's hanging out with these reef breeder guys, Liam and Logan, walking around the shop, and each tank is gonna be different. And it's kind of like a balancing act between making the tank look good, lit up well, but not bleeding light onto other displays or onto the floor. And we don't wanna grow algae in all of our tanks. So you have to have the perfect balance of power and reserve to make sure that everything works out right. So although it might not seem like the craziest day, I promise you it's one huge step closer to opening up these doors.
75 lights
75 lights.
added on top of what we already have here.
Let's unpack the lights we want to put on this. We'll unpeel all this and we'll just turn them on. You'll actually be able to see badass lights.
Are you for real? Are we about to unpeel this?
We're gonna unpeel the first tank, throw some lights on it, give you kind of a visual of what's gonna happen when it's all done.
I am so psyched. We've been sitting here looking at this thing collect
I want
dust
to
for
unpeel
months.
everything, but we're just gonna unpeel this one right now.
I'll take it, I'll take it.
These are special nails for peeling.
Acrylic?
No,
The
they're
acrylic
just-
base, like gel tip? Wow, guys. Wow, it looks so much better without the glue. Wow, man. What do you think? Oh my God, the static electricity.
Oh, dude, can you not?
I literally thought I
Oh,
just
dude.
walked through a spider web. Wow, that's crazy.
So crazy.
And that's why I collect
look,
so much
look at
dust. It's like a magnet. Now, obviously, you guys have a similar slant tank at the shop.
Yeah, which all live.
But live coral.
That was custom made. This is custom made again just for here. Alex and his crew. Wait till the lights are on. That's when it's really gonna look sweet.
Well, luckily for you guys, we don't have to wait long because we're about to throw some lights over here and see how crazy it looks. It doesn't seem like a crazy day. Like we're not like moving tanks in or something. This is a big step.
I mean, it's like when you first put water in the tank, when you first put the sand in the tank, when you first turn on the light on the tank, like those, it's just cool. 30 days ago, we weren't even thinking about lights. See if you got a manual controller.
All right, so it looks like we're gonna take some of Reef Breeder's Meridian lights and actually set it up over the slant tank. Those I don't think are gonna be the lights that stay on there permanently. We just wanna give you an example of how awesome these lights are and how great they're gonna make the tanks look.
I think we're close. A couple connections, some prayer.
First, fish tank with lights. Can you even believe it, guys? I am so ready for this. I know Bashy's ready for this. We've been waiting a long time. I'm to turn off the lights. This is gonna be great. I think I'm ready, dude. Whoa. Oh, that's crazy. Bro, this looks so good. What do you think, dude? That was cool, huh?
It's so sweet.
You haven't seen these lit up that many times, I'm guessing, right?
I mean, I have a beta version at my house, but it's not actually like the final version like this.
Is that exciting?
That's very exciting.
So cool. I'm honored that we are the first, like one of the first tests of seeing this on one of our tanks. That's really cool.
You are one of the first tests with like a final product. Like everybody else was like a beta tester with something that had to have lots of changes afterwards, and this is like final. Yeah, this is it.
Well, congratulations to you guys. That looked awesome, and we're not even done looking at it yet. Guys, look at how crazy this tank looks. Those lights are not only like a beautiful color, but they're super powerful. I mean, this is like all blue. This is gonna be more like kind of the Shark Tank vibe, right? More like a dark blue like that. As you guys can see, these lights are super customizable. They're gonna fit whatever kind of thing you're doing. I like that. That's
Like you can literally dial in any spectrum you want.
easy app to navigate, right? Pretty quick. Oh wow, literally.
I'm just moving the sliders right now.
So cool.
I mean, this is your crib, and you can like talk about like creating a mood. It's so badass, dude.
Are you even ready to see the aquarium like this? I know I'm ready. I'm speechless, man. I mean, I know it's hard to see on camera. Cameras are not great at picking up this type of light. When you guys come here in person, you're going to be blown away. Look at the glow. I mean, there's no other lights on in here other than this light right now. This bright of a light is not perfect for everybody. The good thing is it's all adjustable. You can change the colors, the spectrum, each individual light. You can dim it, brighten it up. This looks absolutely mental. All right, guys, so we're gonna turn on the lights and just see how this tank looks with all the lights on in the building. Obviously, you guys won't really see it that much. Wow, it still looks awesome. Honestly, it doesn't even look much different in a good way, you know?
Absolutely.
Wow, dude.
I can't wait to see this on a Shark Tank.
Well, guys, big shout out to Reef Breeder. Those lights are absolutely awesome, but we are not done. We actually are heading over to Bashy headquarters for a little surprise tour, and I heard there's even a raffle. Not only are you into fish and coral and all that stuff, but I've heard that you even have like 100 reptiles at home.
I do. When I was a kid, my mom would not let me get a snake, and I always wanted just like a little corn snake.
Yeah.
So when I was finally old enough to get my own snakes, I went crazy. Ball pythons, boas, hognoses, king snakes.
Awesome, but I've noticed that you said everything's smaller than berms and retics. Obviously, you live in Florida. You can't keep those.
Yes, so unfortunately, the rules in Florida prohibit me from having large snakes like this, so this is my first time actually being able to like experience.
Michael, This is one of our most popular snakes on the planet.
The most popular retic on the internet.
Her name is Perdita. She's a cow retic.
Oh, you told me about her. I guess she's not leucistic, right?
No.
When she was hatched, all white.
One black dot when she was born.
And she developed all these?
Yes. Literally, people have tried to buy this snake off the bud, and we always turn them down.
I mean, like $100,000 turn down.
Somebody told Brian I would give you $100,000 for the snake, and he said, no way. She is one that is like, literally, you can do anything you want to this snake, and she doesn't pull away. She doesn't try to bite. You can grab her tongue. She does nothing.
It's like a puppy dog.
Please
Don't do
please
that.
don't grab their.
Don't do that.
Don't grab snake tongues.
But you could.
You could if you wanted to.
absolutely could.
How old is she?
So she's a, oh god, she's got to be like close to 7 now, right?
Maybe older. Because when I got here, which was 5 years ago, she was already like a decent sized snake.
And how long do they live?
Retics live like 30, 35, sometimes 40 years.
Oh, wow.
All right, I know we're supposed to be heading over to Bashy headquarters, but he's got to hold Salt while he's here. Liam, are you ready?
Hi, baby. I'm ready.
Salt loves spanking Mike. Look at how long she is. She's down on the floor.
I know.
Wow. How's it feel? Cool?
She's heavy.
That was her just now.
Oh, her? Wow.
Yeah, her nails are actually
was
way
doing
sharp.
this?
Yeah, look at her. Oh my. Well,
It's part of the job.
all right. Let's head out. Let's go. See behind me, we're actually at Bashy headquarters. Bashy's back there. Brought the Reef Breeder guys over here because we're gonna show them around. There's actually a raffle these guys are doing, giving away a whole bunch of Bashy gear, a whole bunch of Reef Breeder stuff. We're excited, can't wait. Let's go show these guys around and have some fun.
I feel like we just walked into another dimension, man.
It's open hours, but it's almost like a vendor day because we have Reef Breeders from out of town. They're here doing like a meet and greet. We're doing some giveaways, some raffles. Have a night of it, just coral nerds and us, man.
Heck yeah. It looks like you guys have gotten some new stuff and changed some stuff up.
Always, like on a weekly basis, we're either getting new livestock, changing stuff. It just doesn't end here.
I found one fish I need to show you real quick. I love it. What the heck are these things, man? These are awesome, dude.
Last I checked, they were puffers.
Get the heck out of here.
Yeah, look how sweet.
Look at that. I've never seen them look like a banana before.
That's the only banana puffer in the world besides that one. We have the only one in the world, even though we have two.
It's gotta be Chiquita.
That's right.
Chiquita
That's
banana,
right.
dude.
Wow. They are the Bugatti of puffers.
Yo, what is this? Did you make this?
No, we designed them all, obviously, but they all.
Wow.
The company's called Detroit Metal Element. Long time, literally 30 years I've known Lance.
What's his favorite color?
What's his favorite color?
Yeah, if you've known him so well, it seems like you guys
Clear.
are... Anyway, so how did they make the sign? This is beautiful.
This is just our logo. I wanted everything. Everything is aluminum, that's powder coated. So I had 3 signs made: Detroit Reef Club.
Oh,
Big
whoa.
boy match you want.
Oh, this is a big upgrade.
That's sweet.
Oh, this is awesome, dude.
Did you get that?
Are you okay?
What if did I die?
I thought it was glass.
Bro, I'm.
Fall aside, the sign looks great.
Right, yeah. Besides almost dying, I think these signs turn out pretty sweet.
Obviously, you brought a lot of stuff over recently. Is this some more stuff heading to LegaSea?
More stuff heading to LegaSea. There's a bunch of stuff on tables going to LegaSea probably within the next week or two. I think we're gonna start putting sand in some of the tanks.
Wait, when?
I'm hoping maybe this week. It might be the week after. I got a lot going on this week. That's gonna be really exciting.
Yo.
It seems like a little thing, just putting sand in
No,
the tank.
that's huge.
It's actually a huge thing.
Yeah, because that's
really start
close to
seeing
water, close to
all the
fish.
facilities clean enough to where we could do that, which I could never do.
So we could start putting, do you think, filters on things?
Some of the
and-
small tanks we'll be able to start putting some of the filters on, start some of the plumbing, wrap them up. You know, Alex is coming back in town like next week, within a week, and he's gonna be, him and his whole crew for like 2 weeks are gonna just button up a lot of things, and then that lets us just kind of go crazy.
Guys, I know the light's a little crazy in here. It's super blue. Look at all these people hanging out. It's just like a big clubhouse here. Everyone into corals and reefs and fish. Super cool. Reef Breeder were the ones that actually had these lights. You can check this video out here when we came to Bashy's last and saw all the stuff for LegaSea. We actually were checking out these lights. Well, yes, we have them now for the LegaSea Aquarium. How crazy is that? How cool is it that the Detroit Reef Club even does stuff like this and auctioning off stuff? It's a really cool place. I mean, I don't know if you could tell from the video, but the vibe here is just super cool. Everyone's getting along so well. Looks like we got a winner. As you guys can maybe tell, it's getting a little late here. Everyone's pretty much left the shop, so I'm probably gonna do the same too, but big shout out to Reef Breeders. I really appreciate them coming out, setting up all the lights and hanging out with us. Go check them out, show them some love, tell them we sent you, tell them the LegaSea Aquarium, tell them how appreciative you are of them sponsoring the LegaSea Aquarium. We couldn't do it without them, and we couldn't do it without everyone. And we couldn't do it without every one of you guys. So I will see you guys in the next one.